Sturgill Simpson is an American country singer and songwriter. In 2004, he formed the band Sunday Valley, but it wasn't particularly successful. He ended up managing a freight shipping yard in Salt Lake City, but he did start to get more serious about the music and made an album with the band. In 2012, the band disbanded and he moved to Nashville. So he released his first solo album in 2013, which was independently released. He released one more independently before, in 2016, his third album, which is his first major label album, was released. He has released 4 more since then. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was Sturgill's third album, which was his first major label release, and it's my first encounter with him as an artist. So Acclaim Music lists the genre country soul for this, and I think that's probably the best description that I can think of it in 2 words. So some of this is country rock. I wouldn't say any of it is full-on country, but a lot of it is actually very soul-like, especially kind of the up-tempo tracks. And when I say soul, I'm talking about mid-70s big soul sound that's kind of tending towards the funk, and it's got lots of brass going on. There's in the music here, there's soul chords being used. There's electric piano at times, which is quite a soul sound. There's even kind of Motown-like tambourine going on occasionally. I'll pick out the track "Keep It Between the Lines," which is an unusual combination of funk almost with slide guitar in it, which has kind of got that country feel mixed with the soul feel. There's some atmospheric bits, there's sound effects, there's soundscapes that gives the whole thing a kind of grand feel. But the kind of running thread that holds it all together is his voice, which is quite a country-like voice, particularly in the way he does ornamentation. So different musical genres do ornamentation in the singing in different ways, and country tends to be quite distinctive in this way. It's not a very he doesn't have a strongly nasal voice like some country singers. Actually, sometimes I felt like his voice sounded very like Van Morrison. He's quite sonorous, it's low, kind of nice deep voice. I mean, not compared to Bill Callahan, who we've just reviewed before this one, but still kind of the deepish resonating voice is a bit low in the consonants, so sometimes it's hard to pick out what he's singing about. So it's a themed album. Mostly these are songs about the sea or boats, fishing, being in the Navy, which he was in, but not all of them, just most of them. And that's kind of comes through in the title of the album, A Sailor's Guide to Earth. There is on here a cover of In Bloom by Nirvana, which caught me by surprise, but he has added a line to that, which kind of makes it make a little bit more sense, but I'm not sure if that was the original intention. Anyway, listen to it yourself and make your own mind up. But actually, despite the fact that it's got the word country involved in it, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was musically fresh and interesting. There's a great feel to it. There's nice contrasts. There's quite a range of songs. There's good songs. There's some decent singing. This combination of country and soul is not one I would have thought would have worked, and it definitely works here. It does feel a little bit like a disconnect. Not musically, he makes it work. It's just that, culturally, I feel like, what, really? Those things are going together, but no, he makes it work. It's good. So I like this album, and I want to know whether you like it or not. So please do tell me what you think about this album in the comments, and that's it from me for now.
And that's it.